Hi guys, I'm Ahmad. Today we're going to be showcasing the first recorded battle report of Desolation Terra.
And I'm Faham. This is a special battle report of Desolation Terra.
It's our first one.
It is our very first one indeed. What makes it
Well,
special?
what makes it special is that today we're actually running the heavies. So we have both the Hornet and the Belial. And we are also introducing the other two medium TCAs, which is the Kestrel and the Timur. And hopefully you guys have some fun today.
So basically, we haven't seen much of action with these models. It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, it's going to be tons of fun.
Oh, I can't wait.
Chaos waiting to happen today.
Chaos indeed will happen today with these models. Is it only like a full-on like face-to-face battle, or is there any objectives?
Today we're actually playing one of the missions that are there. It's capture the power node.
All right.
So each power node is worth 2 points.
Okay,
which is scored at the end of the round.
All right.
And objectives are sticky. So once an infantry unit scores an objective, it can move off of it, but it still keeps on scoring at the end of the round.
Oh, that is very interesting. All right, well, it's not just a brutal fight, it's actually strategic this time.
Well, it's still going to be brutal, but it's going to be brutally fun.
Oh.
Today I'll be running the Varegians for a change.
Oh, you're actually going Virgin for the first time?
Yeah. First time in an official battle report.
Because every time we've had some play tests going on and everything in between us, you always took ghouls.
And they're fun.
Alright then. Well, you know what? I'll try the ghouls this time.
So how about we introduce our armies?
Alright. Would you like to start?
Sure. On the Varegian side, we have the Hornet, which is our heavy TCA. It's currently equipped with a sword staff, a heavy assault rifle, in addition to a heat dissipator module that basically makes it reduce heat for every melee attack it makes. Next up we have the Kestrel, which is our medium TCA. It's equipped with an energy blade, a TCA SMG, and a mobility suite which increases its movement range by 2 inches.
Okay.
And lastly we have the Salamander.
The one and only, the famous Salamander.
King of the battlefield. He's equipped with a harpoon gun, a sentinel blade, as well as the finisher reactor, which means that he's going to get very lethal very quickly in melee. Lastly, we have our 2 infantry units, our vanguard, which are going to help us make sure that we hit whatever we want to kill, and the breachers that are going to do some damage to anything in melee.
All right. All right. Finishing off with the Varegian side, let's head over to the ghouls. As we would see, we would start with the Belial. The Belial is a heavy TCA, and it is equipped with a assault hammer, heavy TCA combat shield, and for the reactor of choice, repulsor shield. Moving on, we have our very new medium TCA, the Timur, and it is equipped with a TCA scatter cannon, an acid glaive with a reactor of restoration suite, and of course our famous Samian. The Samian today is rocking with the pile driver, the Samian arms, and the aggression suite. And last but not least, our infantries, which are the kobolds, those pesky snipers, and the rippers, the scary melee people. Well then, let's get started. I can't wait.
Sure. Okay, so first thing we need to do is roll for initiative.
Sounds good. Let's roll.
I got a 6.
You lucky.
Hey!
Snake eyes, let's go.
That's not snake eyes.
Hey,
Those
okay,
roll 6s. Look, just
double 6s?
Double 6s. There we go.
Oh my days.
That just makes sense.
Oh my days.
Makes complete sense to me.
No.
Thank you very much.
Complete butchery. That's what I'll call it. Fine.
Okay, first things first, I'm going to activate my breachers.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to have them walk onto the board.
Alright.
They can't get there, but they can get there. So I'm going to have them move to this building and fortify the building. I'm going to change it into a disruptor field and pass turn.
Pass turn, okay. You know, I'm gonna activate my kobolds. They move 7 inches. Meaning I can actually get the objective. Let's have some fun. So my kobolds will deploy and they're gonna move to the objective. That's my first action. My second action will be capturing the objective.
Okay.
Using the cover of the container.
Why? And are you gonna do anything else?
I already did 2 actions.
You only did a free action and a quick action.
Free action and quick action. Is there anything else I can do? Can I snipe you?
Yes, I think.
I can snipe.
Yes.
You know what? Why not? Let's cause some damage.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna attack using my rifle.
Okay.
So there are 3 kobolds, meaning 3 shots.
Correct.
So I roll 3 d12s.
Now, because it's a disruptor field and because they're in cover, they get a -4 to hit. So their defense value is 7, meaning that you'll need. What's your combat skill?
My combat skill
I think it's
is
a +2. Right?
it's a +2 indeed.
Okay. So you need a 10 and above to hit that.
Alright, let's roll a 10. Wow!
Okay.
I rolled 110.
And 2 go into the building. So
So let's resolve the 110 first.
okay.
So how much is it to hit?
The toughness is 7.
Toughness is 7, so I need higher than a 7.
What's your strength?
My strength is a 1.
Okay, so you need a 7 and higher.
7 and higher.
So that's a
5.
does nothing, but
Oh my days.
because you hit one of them, they do get 1 corrosion token.
And 1 corrosion token goes to you. Enjoy the corrosion.
I'll enjoy it. Thank you very much. And that's it. You can
Now
just put
the
your
rest
activation.
will go for the buildings.
Correct, yes.
So should I just roll both of them?
Yeah.
I'll roll both of them. Building damage. 6 and a 7.
Both hit.
Both hit. Now I should
Building toughness is 10.
10.
So you need a 10 or above to hit. Not to do damage. You do not.
Yes! 1 and a 2. Yeah, at least I did
Okay.
something. I gave them
You
corrosion.
did. You did.
Alright,
Uh,
and thus ending their activation, passing turn.
We'll activate the salamander. I'll have him move on to the board. Get separate ones then. So that was 1 quick action. I am going to advance. So that's an extra 6 inches. -2 inches to get on top here. And we are... That's it for him.
You know what? I'll activate my rippers.
Okay.
Moving them. They have a movement of 7 inches. Yep, they actually do get to the building.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll enter the building,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna fortify
Okay.
the building to a disruptor field,
Okay. There you go. Perfect.
and thus ending my turn.
Okay.
go.
I am going to be activating the Hornet. Okay. Now the Hornet has a movement of 8. Putting him right there. He has line of sight to the building. It's within 24 inches. Perfect.
Oh wow, great.
And perfect. Okay. So I'm going to be making 2 attacks. Okay.
Rippers don't die.
Let's see if they're going to die. So they are -2 to hit
Yes.
from the disruptor field. They have another -2 to hit because they're in the building.
Yes.
So that's -4 to hit, and I'm at +3. So that's a -1 to hit. I'm going to start off by firing my coil cannons, which is 2 shots at them. So I think their defense is 7, right? Or is it 8?
Their defense is 8.
So basically I need a 10 and higher to hit them. And I get 111 and
Okay.
a 1. This
That
one's
one
the
goes
I
to the
want.
building.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll the 11 first.
Okay.
Okay, now the 11 is strength 7, so honestly anything kills them. Yeah, 1 dead. And because I missed the shot, now we're gonna roll to into the building. Now the coil cannon actually has a demolitions ability, meaning that the building itself is -2 to wound. So its toughness goes down by 2. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to be rolling first to hit the building. And I hit the building. Next, I'm going to be rolling to damage the building. I roll a 12.
A 12.
A 12 plus 7 is 19. And the building's toughness is 8. Meaning that I do 11 damage to the building.
Oh wow. 9 left.
Okay. Next, I'm going to be making an attack with the heavy TCA assault rifle, which is 4 hits. Rolling to hit. So how much do I need to hit them? All of these are hit miss because this is a +1. Yeah, all of them miss. So all of them go into the building.
Oh no.
This is exactly what I wanted. So everything
Oh
hits
my
the building
days.
and one of them is a crit. So I'll start off with the non-crits first. Strength of the weapon is 5. Toughness of the building is 10 because the weapon is not a demolition weapon.
Okay.
So, 1 does nothing, 3 does nothing, and a 4 does nothing. But you forgot the crit.
Hey, at least.
And that's a 12.
Oh my days.
A 12 plus 5 is 17 minus 10, which brings it down to 2. So now I'm gonna be putting my activation token on the Hornet and pass it down.
I will activate my Belial. Belial, since you are my tanky boy, your movement is a 6 with a jump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the Belial all the way up here.
Okay.
Okay. Since technically my Belial can see that building,
Yep.
I will use my chassis weapon, which is a vertical missiles.
Yep.
Vertical missiles is a 2 to 48 inches, which
They're in range. They're definitely in range.
definitely in range. And it is 2 to hit.
2 hits?
Yes, 2 hits.
Okay. So the Belial is at +3.
It is at +3 indeed.
Okay, targeting them, which is -4, so -1 to hit, meaning that you need a 9 to hit.
9 to hit. Let's go, Belial. Show me what you got. 10 and an 8.
1 miss, 1 hit.
1 miss, 1. The miss goes to the building.
Yep.
The hit, we'll see. Let's see if the strength is 8. Is 8 or 6? Let me double check on that. Strength is 6. Your toughness is
That's the building, so it's 10.
10.
Oh wait, this is against the infantry.
This is
right?
against the infantry. Yes.
Their toughness is 7.
7. Okay.
So a 3 and a higher. That's 2 and a higher.
3.
So that does the what do you call it? The strength is 6.
Strength is 6.
So this is 9. So that's 2 points of damage on one of my guys.
Okay.
Okay, bringing him down.
And now the other hit will go to the building.
Yep.
Let's roll 1
Misses the building.
and give you the turn. Pass turn.
It's very kind of you. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to move these guys onto the board. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna be getting my Vanguard onto the board right here. They have an 18-inch range, which puts them in range for the building. That is 6 shots.
Minus
-4. +2, so that's -2 to hit. I guess their defense of
defense of 8.
8. So I need an 11 or higher to hit that. I get
Are you
2
serious?
11s and a 12.
Are you serious?
And these 3 misses. One is a crit. So now the non-crits. A 2 and a 3, which do nothing.
A.
And the crit, which does nothing. Yes. So now the ones that go into the building.
I'll be.
Come on. Everything hits, but no crits. Come on, just 112. At 10, that is 1 point of damage to the building.
Building
That is one lucky building.
The building is living with 1 HP.
I don't think I can do anything else for now, so I'm just gonna put an activation token. And end their activation there.
I will activate my Samian. 6 inches over here.
Okay.
I will advance my Samian to move all the way to the container here.
Okay. You know, I mean, because it has the jump, it can ignore the penalty to moving up object.
So I'll be on top of the container.
Yeah.
So I'll pass turn to you.
Okay. Activation token.
An activation token.
Seeing as I only have the Kestrel left, that building is annoying me.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Absolutely, it is.
It's not. Ignore the building, please. Leave the building alone.
The Kestrel actually can move 10 inches because it has the mobility suite.
Oh, wow.
Yep, getting it right there next to the objective. And for its first action, It's going to be shooting at the building.
Yeah.
So it has 3 shots. Oh, well, shooting at the infantry technically.
Yes.
So 3 shots. A miss, and a hit. So first we're going to roll the hit. The strength of the weapon is 4. And that kills 1.
Really, my toughness is 8.
Yes, 14.
14. Okay.
Kills 1. And now you go into the building. Come on, building.
Full hit.
And now for some damage. Destroys the building.
Building's gone.
Building is gone. So now what happens is we roll for explosion. So let's see how big an explosion we get out of that building. We get a 6-inch explosion.
What the hell?
So I'm going to be rolling against the cobalt. So explosion strength is going to be 2 times size. So in this case, it is size of the building is 4. The strength of the explosion is 8.
8. Got it.
So now we're going to see. They get 1 guy is definitely dead.
Definitely.
So that's 1 guy gone. Next up is against the cobalt because they're within 6 inches.
Yes.
They get a 6 plus 8, which kills 1.
1 cobalt down. Oh no, my tool save.
Next up is going to be against the Samian, which is 4. 4 plus 8 is 2 points of damage. 4 plus 8 is 12. So that's
12,
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
On to number 3.
Number 3, which is the legs.
Yes.
So 2 points of the legs is gone.
Correct. Last is going to be the container, which is 7 plus 8 is 15, meaning the container takes toughness is 8, 15, that's 7 points of damage off the container. So now you're going to remove these guys.
Yes.
Remove this.
Building is gone. No more force field. I mean destructor field.
You can play somewhere over there. As long as they're in coherency, doesn't matter. Okay, so that was my first attack. Do I have anything else I want to do? Not really. So I will end the Kestrel's activation and pass turn.
All we have left is the Timur. And the Timur's movement is 7 inches. Also, the reactor for the Timur is Restoration Suites. As a bonus action, you may select 1 friendly TCA or vehicle within 6 inches. That unit recovers D6 health. My Timur will jump into action and become the healer. Within 7 inches, it will reach the container. Meaning that I'll roll a D6.
You get to repair the Samian. For 2 points of health.
2 points of health.
So he's back to
He's back to full.
Yep.
Samian is fully recovered. Let's go.
Okay, since it's the end of the turn, we remove all activation tokens. Now we're going to move on to round 2. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, it's an opportunity. Let's go. Oh my days!
Perfect!
What?
Perfect!
What? Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine, really. Really, I'm telling you, it's fine. Trust me. Would I like you?
yes.
I'm gonna activate...
Play with your regions.
Yes, I shall. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
I need to do something about that guy.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, that is some what is it called?
So I'm gonna move up my Hornet.
Shimat.
Moving him right here. To peek right out of the building.
Ah, shit.
He's gonna look really good at your Timur.
Why my Timur?
Because why not?
You don't like me having a healer, huh?
Of course not. Come on. It's the first thing you get rid of. I'm gonna be first. I'm gonna be activating my coiled cannon and firing it at him. So that's 2 shots. At +3. What's your defense?
My defense is 7.
So that means I need a how much was it? I need a 4 to hit. Or actually 5. 1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So strength is 7 versus the toughness.
9.
Okay, so dice -2. And I get a 9. So that's 7 points of damage. Going to block number 5.
Can I heal myself?
Yes, you can.
So I am a friendly TC.
You are a friendly TC.
So I can heal myself.
Yes. So it destroys your arm.
My
Which
arm.
one?
The right arm.
Okay, so that's gone. That's the glaive.
Okay. And 3 more goes to my reactor.
I'm going to be shooting him with the heavy assault rifle. So 4 attacks going into our dear Timur. 7 hits. A 4 plus 3 is a 7, which misses. A 1 misses, and another 4 misses. So 1 more hit.
Okay.
For an 8. An 8 plus 5 is 13.
13 minus 9.
That's 4 points of damage to number 1.
Yep.
So destroying your armor and putting
My
1 point
armor.
of damage.
Yes. Going 1 point of damage to the left arm.
Correct. And just because I like him so much, I'm going to overdrive.
Ah, you're not giving him a chance.
No.
I see. Okay.
And I'm going to fire the coil cannon again at him.
Okay. Okay, I see how it is.
And a 4 misses and 11 hits.
Okay.
For a 17, 8 points of damage.
Oh my days.
Going into number 5 again.
5, which goes to the reactor.
Yeah, destroying it.
So I cannot heal anymore.
You just destroyed your armor, your reactor, and the rest goes into the other arm.
So the shotgun's also gone.
I think it is.
3 on the reactor.
Yes.
You did how many points? 7, right? 8? 8. Okay, so 5 more, which carries over to the armor. Armor's already gone. Carries over to the left arm. Left arm's gone.
And 1 point of damage into your leg.
1 point of damage.
So you
into
lose
my
both
legs.
your arms. Both
I
your
lose
weapons.
both my arms. Okay.
Okay. You might want to flip that weapon though, to make it easier.
The weapon is also gone. Okay. Fine.
And I passed him.
I will activate my Timur.
Okay.
Okay. With a movement of 7. Oh, guess what?
You can actually use it. There you
I
go.
am out of the board.
Okay.
I'll put an activation token ending.
Is I'm going to activate my Vanguard. I'm going to have them move up to the objective token
Okay.
and capture it. Capturing the objective with 1 quick action and shooting him with 2 guys with the other.
2 guys or 1 guy?
Oh, sorry, 1 guy.
So
So
that's,
one's a crit.
wait, 2 dices you roll for 1 guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Each
so
one can make 2
can
attacks.
make 2 hits. Okay.
Okay. A 6 plus a 2.
With a defense of 7.
Defense of 7, so hits. And the other one's a crit.
Okay.
So now the hit. For 5 plus 1 is 6, does nothing.
Toughness is 10.
Does nothing. So now the crit. For an 8. And 8 plus 1 is 9, which does nothing.
Does nothing.
Yeah. End of their activation. As a bonus action, they're going to paint him.
Oh, yes. You can actually do that.
I cast him.
Okay. Activate my Samian.
Okay.
So I will grab the container first. I need to roll for that, right?
Correct.
So I'll roll a d12.
You roll a d12. The container has a defense of 6. Yeah.
Hopefully grabbing it.
That'll be funny if you miss.
11! Definitely I'll grab it. I'll be locked together with the container.
Okay.
Now I can move with the container.
Yeah, so first you move the Samian and then you move the container anyway.
So I will move.
And because it has jump, it ignores the terrain when it comes to moving over. What?
So I'll move the Samian all the way there.
And now the container is in base to base.
Container will be base to base. Like that. I'm attacking the creatures
Okay.
with my shoulder mount.
Okay. So that's
So-
one shot.
1 shot, 12 inches, which
I think it's in range. Actually, maybe it might not be in range. Oh, it is in range. There you go. You are at +2, I think, right?
I am at +3.
Okay, so +3 minus 4, so -1. That is a
3.
miss.
Oh my
Into the building.
days, goes into the building. Alright,
Roll
building.
against the building.
Rolling against the building. 4.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. How many damage?
You need to roll for damage. What's the strength of the weapon?
The strength of the weapon is a 5.
Okay. So that does
12.
7 points of damage to the building.
Oh,
Bringing it down to 13.
you did a good job. As
You did a very good job, actually. I'm gonna hit him with my harpoon gun.
Okay.
5 times ahead.
Defense of 7.
Defense of 7.
And
I have plus
containers.
3 plus 2, which is plus 5. The container gives him about 50% cover, so minus 2. So I am at plus 3 to my dice roll.
Okay.
And I get
Oh
it.
my days.
So what happens now? The fun part.
Wait. Since I'm locked together with the container, you're
You
dragging.
break the container slow.
You break the container
So
lock.
I drag you all the way here.
Oh, fist fight.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, because I dragged you right now, you're no longer locked together. You're still painted,
Okay.
but you're not locked together anymore. And now I am gonna go crazy on you. So I'm gonna attack you with my axe.
Okay. I'm going to brace.
Brace. Okay, push up your heat.
My heat goes up by 1.
By 2.
1, 2.
Yeah. So I need 2 attacks. A 2 and a 5. And I think I hit you. What's the defense is 7, right?
Defense is 7.
So 2 misses and a 5 hits.
Okay.
Okay, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 10, effectively. So this hits.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna roll for damage. So 1 hit pushes up your heat by 2. No, sorry, by 1. My mistake. And that's a 5 plus a 7.
Toughness is 10.
So that's 2 points of damage.
But I'm bracing also.
Yes, so that's 1 point of damage. And you get to decide where the damage is allocated.
It will allocate to his leg.
Okay, that's 1 point of damage to the leg. Now I'm gonna overdrive for 1 hit,
Okay.
and I also had 1 extra attack which I needed to resolve.
Okay.
So that's an 11 hit.
Okay.
10
10.
plus 7 is 17 minus 1 because of the brace is 16 minus 10 is 6 points of damage.
16.
How would you like to allocate?
All 6 to the legs.
Okay, so your legs are destroyed.
Yes.
I'm gonna overdrive for 1
Okay.
heat. I'm gonna attack again. Again with the Sentinel Glaive. Okay, but because it's not my first attack, I
Yes.
only get 2 hits.
Okay.
So a 5 and a 10, both hit,
Okay.
pushing up your heat twice.
It's already max.
So you have to roll a d6 for heat checks, for each one.
Excuse me.
Take
5.
damage.
Okay.
That's 2 points of damage. Where is it allocated?
Since my legs are
And
gone,
you don't get to choose.
Oh.
That's
3.
the number 3.
3's legs.
Which goes to armor.
To armor.
And now the second one. Second check.
Second check.
Fails.
Fails.
Where does it go? So number 2, which is your...
My left arm.
Okay.
So 2 points in armor. I have 1 more
Yeah,
in my armor.
Mhm.
And 2 points in my left arm, which
left.
leaves me 3 left.
Okay. So now I get to roll for damage.
Yes.
This is a 9, which does nothing. And this is a 17.
Okay.
So 17 minus 10 is 7 points of damage. Where is it allocated? Allocated to number 1.
Okay, destroying my armor,
Yeah?
my first armor,
Mhm.
4 more, my left arm,
Okay, so you lost your left arm.
yes, and then 1 more to the second armor.
Okay, so just flip the left arm.
Seeming arm, gone.
And that ends the activation for the Salamander.
I will activate my Belial, moving him with a movement of 6 inches
Mhm.
with a jump, okay? So he will move all the way over there.
Okay.
Okay. I will launch my vertical missile
Mm-hmm.
to the salamander.
Okay.
2 hits. So
Yes,
I
the
roll 2
salamander.
dice. 2 dices.
2 dice with plus 3.
Plus
Against
3.
the Salamander's defense of 7. So the 5 to hit. That's 2 hits.
2 of them hit.
Yes. So a strength, I think, is 5, right?
My strength is 6.
Your strength is 6.
6.
Okay, so this is 12 minus 10 is 2 points. This is 7 plus 6, which is 13 minus 10 is 3. So is that allocate them separately?
Okay, let's allocate the 7 first.
Okay, 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Where will be going? 5.
Goes to number 5.
And the 2 points of damage.
So his right arm is down to 2 points. Also
5 again.
It's destroying the right arm.
Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'll overdrive my Belial,
Yes.
pushing the heat up by 1.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move him 6 inches.
Okay. In response, I will fire suppressive fire,
Okay.
pushing up my breachers by 2. They fire 3 shots,
Okay.
plus 1 to hit.
Okay.
So a 6 plus 1 is a 7. What's the defense?
Defense is 7.
Okay, so all of these miss, but this one hits, pushing up his heat by 1.
They have a fire attack.
No, it's suppressive fire.
Ah,
The
okay.
mechanic pushes up by the stressor heat by 1.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, it is armor piercing. So his toughness is
12.
plus 1 because of the shield,
Plus 1
13.
shield, 13, yes.
minus 2 because it's armor piercing, so back to
Yes.
11. I get an 11, which means that he takes 2 points of damage
Okay.
to number 2.
Number 2. Meaning the left arm. Left
Yeah.
arm is minus 2. Activation token and passing turn.
So I'm going to be activating the Castron. He is going to move. He has a 10-inch move, meaning that he can get behind the Samian.
Okay.
What's the Samian's power driver? His power driver is 1 inch, right?
Yes, 1
As
inch.
long as I finish my movement within engagement, it's fine. I'll be attacking with the energy blade first,
Okay.
which is going to be 4 attacks with a plus 5, effectively.
Okay.
I'll just roll another one. Okay, 3 1s. So these miss. 1 5.
5.
hits.
Okay.
So roll for heat, because it is a fire attack.
Heat check. 3.
Number 3.
3 is already gone. So 4, destroying my armor.
Okay,
Moving 1 more to my right arm.
okay. And now for damage. Strength of the weapon is 6. So let's see how much damage we do. We do a 13.
13 minus 10 is
Yes, it's 3 points of
3
damage.
points of damage.
At number 6.
Number 6, my reactor. Leaving my reactor with 2.
I will shoot him. That is going to be 3 hits. 1 misses. 3 and the 10 hits. And that's 2 7s. Strength of the weapon is 4, meaning that it does 1 point of damage each.
Okay.
So, number 3,
3. Right arm?
destroyed.
No.
Okay.
Right arm has 1 more.
And a 4.
4. Right arm destroyed.
Okay. So the only thing he has left is his reactor, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I will end this activation.
Alright. I'm going to activate my kobolds. Kobolds, you'll be moving into the building. So we'll go into the building. I'll fortify it as a disruptor field.
Okay.
What I can do as a bonus action, select one enemy unit within line of sight and weapon range. That unit reduces its movement by 2. And I have the Kestrel in my line of sight with a weapon range. So I'll use my entanglement grenade. So it's reduced its movement
By
by 2. That's the kobold's turn.
Okay. So that leaves me with the breachers that have not yet activated.
Wait, Before you activate your breaches,
Yes.
you have a corrosion token.
Oh, right. Need to resolve my corrosion token. 2, they fail. So the guy takes 1 more point of damage. And let's see, let me just double check their, at the end of the round. Hang on, let's see. Okay, well technically they're 1, because, there we go. Thank you. So, yep, 1 guy is at 1 point of damage.
And as a response
To my movement, yes?
to your movement,
Yeah.
I'm going to react
Okay.
with my kobolds.
Okay, suppressive fire.
Suppressive fire,
Pushing up the stress by 2.
stress goes up by 2.
Mm-hmm.
So their modifier is +1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna shoot you with my bionic rifle.
Sure.
So 2 shots.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 and a 4.
The 4 misses, but the 8 hits.
The 8 hits. The
So that's
4,
1 corrosion token.
1 corrosion token.
And their stress goes up by 1.
Okay. Now I roll for the damage.
Yes.
3.
So 3 does nothing. So, first action is to capture the objective.
Okay.
Okay. Second action is to throw a grenade at the Belial.
Okay.
Okay. So they are at +0 right now. That misses. And that ends their activation.
So I'll be activating my rippers, but before that, since the building has been destroyed, they have a battle shock. So I'll have to do a battle shock check.
Yeah.
Plus, my stress is all the way up to max. I need to roll a 5 and higher to get out of the battle shock. Please, dice, don't fail me. Go!
You fail. So now 1 guy dies and their activation ends.
One
And they're
guy
no longer
dies.
battle shock.
They're no longer battle shock. Does the stress level decrease?
No.
Stress level stays up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll force activation to be done. Since the end of the turn, since it's a more
You roll a d6 to see how much health it gets back.
I don't trust that d6. I've been getting ones all day from
The
it.
dice.
Look at it, give me a 1. What did I tell you?
You got a magic 1. So what do you want back?
I'll allocate it to my reactor.
Okay, so that has 1 point of health left.
Yay!
And that ends round 2.
Round
so
3
we're gonna roll
begins.
for initiative.
Round 3 begins.
I roll a 1.
Now look at me roll a 1. Oh!
You want to go first?
Of course.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I'm going first. And do you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna activate my seeming, letting
Okay.
him go in a blazing glory.
Please roll your overheat check.
My overheat check will roll into a
5,
5.
which blows it up.
Blows up the Samium.
So please see how big of an explosion it is.
The explosion will be a
5 inches. Okay. So let's see how big is 5 inches in this case.
I bet
think
it
that-
everything.
I think it is everything. So it gets this building, gets that container, this container, gets the infantry, and gets this building. Basically everything around it takes damage.
First explosion damage to the Kestrel. 8.
8 plus 4 is 12, minus 10 is 2 points of damage. So where does it go?
It goes.
To 6, which is my reactor, leaving me with 3 points in my reactor,
Alright.
and 2 points in my right arm. Okay,
Next up, it will be the Salamander.
fair. For a 2, which does nothing.
Next up will be the container behind the Samium.
Okay, that is a 10. So a 10 is 14. So that's 6
14.
points of damage. Continues down to 2.
2. Okay. Now to the container that's under the
Under the
Salamander.
salamander, yes.
6. No, 9.
That's a 9. 9 plus 4
9
is
plus 4.
13.
13.
Minus 6.
Minus 6.
Wait, container is 8.
13 minus 8.
So that's 5 points of damage. Bring it down to 10.
And now the infantry behind the container.
Core infantry.
7.
Kills 1.
Building on the right. 1. Nothing happens. Building on the left. 4.
Does nothing.
Nothing.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in pepperonis.
So now it's my turn. I'm going to move this infantry into this building.
Oh wait, since the building is removed, the disruptor field is gone.
Correct.
There was no infantry.
So there was no infantry then, but there were no attacks made.
There were no attacks made.
So you're right. The disruptor field was gone. I'm going to keep it as a disruptor field. Okay. So that is their action. End of turn. I am going to paint the line. That is their activation.
I am going to activate my Belial. I'm a vent heat, moving down by 2, and then I'll use my vertical missile,
Okay.
aiming at the Kestrel.
Okay. So -2 to hit because of the disruptor field.
I'll roll 2. Strength is 8.
And you're at +3, so
Plus
7 to hit. You're at +3, -2 because of this. Defense is 7. You're at +3, right? So yeah,
Yes,
7
I'm
to hit.
+3. Okay.
Nothing hits.
Nothing hits. I have nothing else to do with my Belial, so he stays put.
I will activate the breachers. So I'm gonna roll to see what happens with the corrosion token. They fail it, so one guy takes 1 point of damage. So he's down to 3. I'm gonna move them into base to base, which I think I can get all of them in.
I'll react to your movement.
Yes, please do.
Then my Cobalt will react to the movement of the breachers,
Yeah.
shooting them.
My stress will go up by 1.
My stress will go up by
2.
-1. Oh, I did not think of that. Let's go. I'll try my luck.
Yeah, you could do it.
8 -1
Does nothing.
does nothing.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Stress went up for free.
So right now what I'm gonna do with my breachers is I'm gonna attack you with my flaming fists.
But before you do that, my Belial sees the movement and sees that you're gonna attack him. I will parry your attacks.
Okay, shoot up your heat, please.
My heat goes up by 2.
Yes, and now we roll off to see who wins the parry.
A D12.
A d12.
D12.
So I roll a 12.
What?
Please go ahead. You
12!
roll a 12, you win because I think your combat skill is higher than mine.
My combat skill is +2.
Yeah, my combat skill is -1.
So
You get to make the attack.
I get to make the attack. The mighty assault hammer.
Okay, how many attacks is it?
It is 2.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. And strength of 5. I'm the one who's gonna attack now.
Yeah, 2 hits.
2 hits and
A
12
crit and
and a 9.
I think both hit.
both hit. So let's resolve the 9 first.
Okay.
9 and my strength is 5.
Okay. So that's 10.
10.
That brings one of them down to 3 wounds. Oh wait, he was already
He
wounded.
was already wounded, yes.
So one guy's dead.
And now for the crit.
That is
A 9.
That's 14. That kills another one. I mean, since I don't have much to do, I think I'm gonna toss a grenade at the Belial, but I get a -2 because of the disruptor field, and a -1 from my combat skill, so I'm probably gonna miss. Not a melee attack. So that is a 6, and that is a miss, which does nothing, ending their activation. Passing turn.
I'm gonna activate my kobolds.
Mhm.
Since my cobalt stress is all the way up there, I'm gonna use a stim pack. So my stress will go down by 2.
Yep.
That still means I can shoot.
Correct.
And I will shoot at the vanguard.
Okay.
2 dice rolls.
It's -3.
-3, okay. 2, 2. 11 and a 9.
9 misses and 11 hits.
Yeah. I'll roll the hit.
That's
12.
a crit. Okay, that's 13. That kills me.
And you get 2 corrosion tokens, right?
1.
1? But both, one misses, the other hits.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, I'll use an entangle grenade
Mhm.
on the Kestrel.
Oh,
Passing the turn
okay.
of the cobalt.
So Kestrel has -2. I'm gonna activate the Hornet.
Oh boy.
Okay. Now the Hornet's gonna move its 8 inches right there. And it's gonna be firing at the coil. So first things first, there's gonna be the coil cannon. 2 shots.
Okay, -4.
-4 plus 2 becomes a -2.
And plus can intercept damage inflict on a friendly unit within 6 inches.
Correct. But a building is not a friendly unit, is it?
But the kobolds are.
Kobolds are.
And you're hitting the kobolds.
Correct. So he will intercept the damage?
You'll intercept the damage for the kobolds, but not for the
Okay.
building.
Fair enough. So a 5 misses.
Okay,
Okay, because 5 plus 2 minus 4
okay.
is a 3, which misses. A 10 plus 2 minus, what is it? Minus 4, isn't it?
Yeah, -4.
So that's 16. That's 12 minus 4. This hits. This
So
one hits.
it hits
10,
the...
10 minus 4 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So this hits.
It hits the Belial, right?
No, yeah, so basically now I'll be resolving the attack against the Belial.
Okay.
So 3 does no damage.
Yes.
Fair?
Fair.
Okay, now we're going to be resolving this against the building. A 10, which is 17, minus 8.
17 minus
8.
8.
It's 10, but because it's a demolition weapon,
Building is 4.
no, building is, the toughness of building is 10.
Okay, yes, toughness of building is 10.
It's a demolition weapon, so
Yes.
toughness becomes 8.
8, okay.
Correct?
Correct.
So 9 points of damage to the building.
9 points of damage, but leaving the building at 11
Yes, for now.
for now.
Then I'll be shooting against the Ripper.
The one guy!
The one guy. Let's see how lucky he feels today.
-1
To hit.
because it's in ruin, yes.
So +1 to hit. So this is a miss, this is a miss, this is a miss, and this is a hit.
Oh,
Okay?
how lucky are you feeling today?
Strength is 5, toughness is 7.
Toughness is 7. Wait! Evasive maneuver.
Cancel it.
Huh?
You can.
When shot at immediately after the attacks are resolved, this
Yes.
unit may move
Correct.
up to its
After the
speed.
attack is resolved. But he's not going to resolve anything when he's dead.
Oh, so that means that's the attack, right?
This literally blew him.
Oh.
So bye-bye Ripper.
Another unit down.
So I'm going to push up my heat one more time for my last overdrive charge. And I'm going to fire at the building again.
At the kobolds or at the building?
Well, technically at the kobolds. I
Okay.
can't fire at the building.
So the interceptor thing happens again?
Yes. So an 8 plus 2 is a 10.
10. The kobolds are 8. Defense?
All of these go into the building.
Oh boy.
So fun times ahead for you.
Ah, yeah.
And a 3 and a 7. Now the 3 is 2 points of damage, bringing it down to 9. And a 7 would be 6 points of damage, I believe, bringing it down to 2. And this is my activation tool.
So 9 minus 6? 3.
So that ends his activation. And I will pass him.
Alright, I'm gonna activate the Timor, moving him right over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna activate his ability.
Okay. End of his activation. Yes.
End of activation. Going to the end of my activation, there isn't much I can do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna heal him for D6.
2 points.
I'll get the shotgun back.
Okay.
The left arm.
Okay.
So that ends my turn.
Yeah. That means it's my turn again. I'm going to activate the Kestrel.
Okay.
Okay. Before I move, I am going to attack the Kobold with the SMG for 3 hits.
Okay. 3 hits minus 4.
3 hits minus 4 plus 3, so
Plus
minus
3.
1. So a 10 and a 10, that's these hit and a 1 misses.
Okay. 10 minus 4.
Is the Belial going to intercept?
Belial is going to intercept.
Okay. So I'll be resolving these against the Belial. Strength 4. Does nothing. So that's 13.
13.
So this is a 9 plus 4, which is 13, also does nothing. Last one goes into the building.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. An 8. An 8 does do damage. Does 2 points of damage to the building is 1. So next I'm going to be moving. I will move into range over here. I will attack.
Increase toughness against melee attacks by 1.
Yes.
And attacking unit gets knocked back 2 inches.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm completely aware.
Okay.
Okay, so now I get to attack against the Belial. I get a +2 to hit because it's painted.
Okay.
So that's a +5. Minus, minus nothing. Now first we're going to resolve this part. So a 6, a 4, a 4 plus, I think everything hits. Yeah, everything hits.
4 plus how much?
The lowest one is a 4, 4 plus 5.
4 plus 5 is
It's
a
9.
9, yeah.
Everything hits.
Okay.
So that's, your heat goes up by 4. So that's
Okay.
2 more overheat checks, please.
2 overheat checks.
That's a pass. That's a fail.
So
Roll to see where the damage is at. On number 1.
1 is
He has a
the...
lot of armor, so he's okay.
Yes. So 2 damage on the armor?
2 damage on the armor, yes.
Okay, so armor is 4.
Next is the damage.
Minus 4, my toughness is 14.
Your toughness is 14, my strength is 6. So that means, how much was it? That's 8 minus 8. So all of these, this one does 1 point of damage. The rest do nothing. The damage goes to number 2.
Number 2 is my left arm.
Okay.
So 1 damage to my left arm.
Yeah, and because of the shield, I get pushed back 2 inches.
Yes.
And because of his triggered ability, he gets to move back 2 inches.
Okay.
So he just bounced. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
I am going to be attacking the building instead.
With what?
With a sword, I'm going to overdrive for 1 heat. So that's 4 attacks going into the building. So let's see if I destroy the building. I most likely destroyed this building. Now we go into damage. So that's a strength of 6. This does nothing, this does nothing. This does nothing, and a 10 does something.
That's only it. 1 building is gone.
Yeah, 1 guy dead.
1 guy is dead.
Last guy is battle shocked.
Structure field is gone.
Disruptor field is gone. He's battle shocked.
Yes.
Please put this over.
Battle shot.
And now we roll for explosion damage. So let's see how big of an explosion we got. It is 3 inches. So that means, does my guy get hit? My guy does not get hit.
But your Kestrel gets hit.
My Kestrel gets hit, your Belial gets hit, and so
Okay.
does our dear friend, the Timor. So I'm going to start off with the Timor. Let's see how much damage we do. Building is size 4, so that's strength 8. 8, that is an 11.
11. My
1 point of damage.
toughness is 9.
Oh, that's 2 points of damage. So that goes to number 6, destroying the reactor.
And going to the left arm.
Destroying it, I think, as well.
Yes. So both things are gone again.
And next up is going to be the Belial. Oh wait, I need to roll for damage. We roll location is 6. So that's a 3.
3 toughness is 12.
So that's nothing.
12.
So last is going to be the Kestrel. At an 11. So an 11 plus 8 is a lot of damage. So the Kestrel's toughness is 9.
Wow. Is Kestrel dead?
It's 12 points of damage. Kestrel should not be dead.
4.
4. So that destroys the armor, destroys the right arm, which is the right SMG, and the reactor takes a few points of damage. So that's 7, 7, at least 4 points into there. 1 point into the reactor remaining.
1 point into reactor remaining.
Yes. So what the salamander is going to do is he does have 1 overdrive charge left. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just rotate this so that he has enough space to actually get in there. And I'm gonna advance with the salamander going into here. And then I'm gonna be attacking you. Overdrive. And attacking you. This is my last overdrive with the salamander. So I am at +1. The sentinel glaive, which has 2 attacks.
Okay.
Let's see how much damage we do. A 1 misses, a 7 + 1 hits,
Okay.
pushing up your heat.
My heat's already max.
So overheat check. 5. Take 2 points on 5.
5 is my right arm. 2 points on it is gone.
Okay. And now to do damage. That does nothing. And I get knocked back 2 inches. Ending his activation.
Ending the round.
Okay, so now we're going to start with round 4. Let's. Oh, we forgot to take out our activation tokens, so let's start off by doing that. Let's roll off.
Let's roll off.
Let's see who goes first.
Alright.
Roll for initiative. Round 4.
5.
Well, considering the situation right now, you know, I guess I'm going to start off. I'm going to activate the Kestrel. And I'm going to have him make a melee attack against the Belial. So that's 4 attacks.
I will parry.
You cannot parry.
Oh, is it because I'm on max heat?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack you with my melee attacks. That's 4 attacks. That's a crit, 2 crits. He's painted, and on top of that I'm at +2, so this hits. So 4 hits. That's 4 overheat checks, please. First one. Pass. Second one. Fail. Where does it go?
Do I get to decide or is it true?
No, you don't have to roll. What's the number 2?
2 being my left arm, which it is now 3 down.
Okay. Third one. Failed. Where does it go? Number 2 again.
Again.
Where's the 5?
5.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 2 more points on my left arm.
Oh, you need to get rid of something.
That was my 3rd heat check, right?
Yes, now it's your 4th. Fails. Where does it go? Number 1. Think that destroys your armor?
Nope.
Oh.
My armor has only 1 down. Now it's at 3.
Okay. So I'm going to resolve the non-criticals first.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to resolve the 1 critical first.
Okay.
So that is a 9. A 9 plus a 6 gives us 15.
Oh, by 1. My toughness is 14.
So let's see where that goes. That goes to number 3.
Number 3 is my legs, which is not damaged at all.
Perfect. And next critical is an 11. So an 11 plus 6 is 17.
17, 14.
Yeah, so that's 3 points of damage. So number 3. You legs
my
again.
leg again. So legs is down 4.
Okay. Now I'm going to be rolling for each regular hit. That's a 1, does nothing. Last one is a 9, does 1 point of damage to number 1.
Number 1 is my armor.
Mm-hmm.
So my armor has only 2 points left.
Okay. So I am going to get knocked back 2 inches because of this.
Yes.
And I'm going to... Well, I don't even have to move, to be honest. But after my melee attack triggers, I get to move 2 inches because of the Kestrel's ability. I'm going to move 2 inches into here. Okay, in that case, I will have to move back into contact with the Belial. Overdrive for my last overdrive charge and attack him again. My only real actions from here. So, attacking again. Pushing up the heat.
10, 10,
So-
10, 6.
That is a 6. I think the 6
7.
hits. Yeah, hits. Everything hits.
Okay.
So that's 4 hits. That's 4 heat checks, please. Number 2.
3.
So legs go to 6 points of damage. Next overheat check. Goes to 4, failed. And goes to 1.
1.
I think that destroys your armor.
My armor's gone.
Okay. Some good news. That's a pass.
The last feat check.
It's a fail.
Number 6. My
Reactor. Okay, now for some damage. So, 5 plus a 6 is an 11, which does nothing. 3 does nothing. 10 and a 10 each do 2 points of damage. First one goes to number 4, your armor.
Number 4. Okay, that's 2 points of damage, right?
Correct.
My armor is still going.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 more in my armor.
Next one goes to number 6, another 2 points of damage.
6. Reactor has 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And we get pushed back 2 inches.
But wouldn't it cancel? Oh. Because you're still in the room, no?
Good point. But I get knocked back, so I still get knocked back. Okay, that's only for the movement. Okay, so passing turn.
I'm gonna activate my Belial.
Okay.
Roll for the heat.
Yes, please.
Rolling for heat.
Fail. Number 4, which is your armor.
4, which is my armor. Woo. First off, I'm gonna vent heat.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna use my vertical missile.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at the Kestrel. A 12
Let's hit them.
and a 9.
Yes. I think they both hit.
They both hit. Then I'm gonna roll off the 9 first.
Okay. That's 10.
Plus 1. No, 10 plus 6 is 16.
Yes. Against Kestrel's 9, that's 7 points of damage. Where's that damage going to be allocated?
Then it's gonna be allocated. Number 2.
Okay, that's left arm. Left arm is destroyed, so how much damage was it?
7.
7 points of damage to destroy the legs.
Alright. Now the critical one.
Yeah.
A 9 and a 9. They're both 9.
Yeah, you like the 9.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
That will be allocated. 6.
Number 6, which is the reactor, which takes 4 points of damage, and the rest goes into my armor.
And since there's a pesky creature in front of me,
Yes.
I will whack it with my hammer.
Okay. There you're whackable.
Whackable time! Rolling 2 dice. A crit and a 5.
Yes.
So it's definitely a hit.
Yes.
Rolling again. A 7 and a 5.
Kills.
7 plus
6 kills. Is that?
ending my turn, putting an activation token.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the Hornet. Hornet moves 8. He's going to be forced to move through the building, so his movement gets reduced to 6 instead. Getting right there. So what he's going to do is he's going to shoot. He's going to start off by firing his heavy assault rifle at the Asmodeus, which is in range. He fires 4 shots.
Okay.
Asmodeus is not painted. The Hornet is a +2. So I think the 6 hits. That's 1 miss.
Asmodeus, or Timur.
Timur, sorry. Yeah.
Timur is
Defense 7. Yes. So 3 hits.
Alright.
Okay. So now I'm going to be rolling for damage.
Okay.
His toughness is 8. That's it.
Toughness is 9.
Toughness is 9. Okay. So this does 5 points of damage. 1 does nothing. The 4 does nothing. He only has 1 health point left, I think, right?
1? I think so.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's going to take, how much is this? 5 points of damage, so he's dead there. So next attack is gonna be the, it's gonna be into the Belial with the coil cannons. So it's gonna be 2 attacks.
Okay.
Okay. He's painted, so that's +4 to hit.
Okay.
This misses, and the 9 hits.
Okay.
Next up is we're gonna roll damage. Strength is 7 versus. Okay, that is a 9. That's 16.
16. Toughness is 13.
I think.
Yes, toughness
So
is
that's 3
13.
points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Number 2,
Number 2 is the
the left arm,
left arm.
destroying it.
How much? 2 points?
3 points.
3 points? Yes, that arm is gone.
Okay.
And the last one goes to the leg.
Okay.
Leaving the leg with 3 health.
Okay. I don't have any overdrive charges left with the Hornet, so I will be passing turn.
To activate the cobalt, which I'll need to do a
Battle shock.
battle shock check.
Passes.
Passes.
It's fine. He's no longer battle shock.
So I'll use the stun back, reducing the stress by 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll use my bionic cannon, shooting at the Kestrel.
Okay. That's
Okay.
1 shot.
1 shot.
That's a 1. Misses 7.
I can throw a grenade.
You can.
I'll throw a grenade at the Kestrel.
Okay. So that's 6 inches. That also misses.
And the last move,
You can.
entanglement grenade.
Oh, right. The bonus action is.
Another entanglement grenade. Okay, I'll throw it on the Kestrel again,
Okay.
reducing its movement by 2.
Sure. Okay.
Passing turn.
Passing turn to me. I'll be activating my salamander.
Okay.
Moving into combat with you, with the Belial.
Okay.
I will be making 2 attacks +1 from my reactor.
Okay. Can I parry?
Sure. You win?
I don't have my hammer anymore.
No, you do not.
But I do have a shield.
Yes. It is a melee shield.
And it is a melee shield.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna melee your face.
Okay.
A 9 and an 11. Both hits. Rolling 3 plus 4.
Does nothing.
Okay. 11 plus 4.
That's a 15.
15.
That's
so
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Number 6
Your reactor
is
is
destroyed.
on.
So reactor takes 2 more points of damage, destroying it. And my first armor goes. Reactor is gone. Okay. I will end his activation. Right there. I'm going to be moving my last Vanguard. I'm going to activate him. So I'm going to be rolling to see whether or not he passes the corrosion.
But I can do a
He fails.
I can do a suppressive fire as well when he moves.
You can. Oh, yes, you can. You can. You absolutely can. So he does take 1 point of damage. So he's
Okay.
down to 3.
Down to 3.
No longer corroded. He moves to the subjective marker.
Okay.
1 second. Check something. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So,
Suppressive fire
yes.
with my bionic. 4.
Misses.
Stress goes up by 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will use 1 quick action to capture the objective,
Okay.
and use the second quick action to throw a grenade at the Belial.
Okay.
Actually, or should I just shoot the guy? That guy's gonna be annoying if I'm even alive. So I'm gonna be shooting the. Wait, can I see him?
I cannot.
So I will be throwing the grenade at the. That misses. That ends his activation. And that ends the round. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the activation tokens from all our units.
And then we will roll our initiative
We will roll our initiative.
for round 5.
Yes.
4.
3. I think I'll go first. I'm gonna activate the Hornet.
Okay.
The Hornet's gonna move at speed.
So -2.
Minus 2 inches. So that's 6 inches of movement. Getting him right there, roughly. He has line of sight to the Cobalt, and he has line of sight to the Belial. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna shoot the Cobalt first.
Okay, -1.
-1, +2, so +1 to hit.
+1 to
4 shots.
Okay.
Nothing.
All misses.
All misses.
Man, this Cobalt is just surviving.
He is 5.
He just refuses to die.
And second attack is using the coil cannons, which go into the Belial. 1 crit and an 8.
Okay.
So I'll resolve the 8 first.
Wait, the 8? Yeah, it goes through.
Yeah. 8 goes through.
It goes through.
So the 8 first. For a 9. 9 plus 7.
9 plus 7.
16.
16.
Against 13, that's 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
To number 1.
Number 1, which will carry over to my leg, destroying my leg.
And destroying your armor, I think, as well.
Armor is 4, and 2 to the armor, yes, armor is 1.
Okay. And now the crit.
Go ahead.
Let's see if we can do something with this guy. So that's a 9 points of damage. To number 2, which goes to the arm.
Yep, I have 2 more on my right arm.
On that shield of yours.
On my shield, yes.
That ends the Hornet's activation. And let's be past turn.
I will activate my Belial.
Mm-hmm.
First, I need to roll a heat check.
Correct.
5. Damage goes to
The arm.
the arm.
Making you lose the arm.
No, I'm still 1 away from losing the arm.
Oh my god, this thing is so tanky.
I'll vent heat
Okay.
down to 2.
Okay.
I'll use my shield to attack the salamander.
And I will parry.
Okay.
Okay. Punch me.
12 crit
Yeah.
and an 8. Let's
Okay.
resolve the 8 first. 8, 5.
So that's 9 total. That does nothing.
That does nothing. So the crit then. A 12 plus a 4.
A 12 plus a 4 is 16. So that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Number 2. Ooh, destroying my left arm. And putting I think 1 point, 1 point of damage into my legs.
And one more thing. I have the vertical missiles
That's true, you do.
on the Hornet.
Okay.
Let's pack a punch to the Hornet. 5 and a 2.
I think they both miss.
And ending the activation of the Belial.
Yep. Okay, so next up is going to be activating the Kestrel. Kestrel moves over to the Belial
Okay.
and he's going to make a melee attack.
I'm going to
Risk
parry.
Okay. You're not using the black dice, are you? Oh, you cheat. Oh, reroll.
Reroll.
I win.
Alright.
So it's 4 attacks.
4 attacks. Let's go.
That's he's painted, so it's 3 plus 4 is a 7.
My defense is a 7.
Okay, so this one misses. So that's 3 heat checks, please.
Check.
Fails. Goes into the arm, destroying it.
Destroying the arm. Okay.
Your toughness went down by a bit now.
By 1.
Fails. Well, it only goes to the reactor right now, so there's no point. So that's 4 points of damage to the reactor.
4 points of damage to the reactor.
Yep.
Okay. So 4. Oh, reactor is gone as well.
So he's done? He's done?
Yes.
Okay. Does he explode?
Yes, he explodes.
We have to roll.
This one or?
Roll for explosion size. No, d6. That's 3 inches. That's
Hitting all of these guys.
plus your guy.
Plus my guy.
Yeah. So
I roll a d12.
you do. D12 plus the double the size, which in this case is a 6.
6.
So this is against who? You have to declare your roll
Okay,
first.
this is against the Kestrel.
Okay.
11.
Roll it. Roll it.
Okay.
11.
On the
That's
Kestrel.
way less. Weird. Okay, so roll to see location, please.
11 plus 6 is 17, so that's 8 points of damage on number 4, which is the armor. Right time's gone. Reactor is gone. Armor is gone. Yeah, I think that leaves about 2 points of damage. 2 points of health left on the left arm.
Okay. Next one will be Salamander.
Okay.
8.
8 plus, what is it?
6.
8 plus 6 is 14. So 4 points of damage. Where?
5.
5. It's destroyed already. No, 5 is still around. So that's 3 points going into 5. And the rest going into armor. Maybe with 1 point left.
And the last one is
Cobalt.
He's dead.
9.
He went up in a blaze of glory.
Meaning all my units are dead.
Well, not yet. Oh, that's true. All of them are dead.
So,
Thank you very much.
GG.
Yep.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us today. We hope you guys had as much fun checking out our game as we did playing it. Please look forward to more video in the future. We hope you liked our showcase of the Hornet, the Kestrel, the Timur, and the Belial. And yeah, again, once again, thanks to him for joining us today. And
It was my
hopefully you had
pleasure.
as much fun.
It was very fun. It was my pleasure to join today. Learned so many new things as well. And hopefully to be playing more in the future.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, then see you guys. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.